the rest period?
Yeah, the break was good for me. Honestly, I just tried to relax. I worked out a little bit, but honestly, just getting my mind just focused on something else and just chilling.
How about you?
Same. I think for me it was obviously staying active in different ways. But getting back to my roots as far as like the community and family and just kind of getting that reset that we all need.
One thing I want to point out is Aaliyah Boston looks like she's in great shape. I mean, at the beginning of the season and last year too, if you looked at Aaliyah Boston from last year and even earlier on this year, you could see a huge, huge difference. And I think she realized I think actually just playing the game of basketball, just running the floor as much as she is now and how active she is playing with Caitlin, you could just tell like the game of basketball has gotten her in great shape. And I think this is going to benefit her. And I think she's going to be dominant if she can get in even better shape the next couple years ahead. Aaliyah Boston has tremendous skill set, in my opinion. And I think it's only going to, the ceiling is pretty much here for her. So I think, honestly, playing with Caitlin has elevated her game. Made her a more active player. And I give full credit to Aliyah for she's the one doing it. You could just tell she's in way better shape.
This is your first Olympic break during the season. What do you think of this much time off in the middle of it?
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Honestly, it's different, but I mean, we had a great first half of the season, a lot of games, so it's nice to have this break. I mean, we've been having some great practices this week. Get to watch the Olympic Games. I mean, that's always fun, just being able to watch all different sports.
We were talking with the coach about this yesterday, but between the physical and mental break, what's been more valuable to both of you guys?
Physical. I think that's for me. I mean, mentally, I feel like I've improved so much throughout the season that it wasn't taking too much of a toll on me, but that physical.
You could tell. You could just tell, man. She looked like she's in a good space. Aaliyah looks like she's in a great space. I mean, her energy right now is up. You can just tell.
Break was needed.
I'm on opposite. I'm mental. Obviously, we all go through stuff. So for me, any breaks I can get to kind of just get away from what the work is, it's always good for me. So mentally, if I could just reset what I need, it's the best.
Try to get away from basketball at all?
And it's always gonna be one side. You actually need both. It's just sometimes your body won't tell you and your mind won't tell you. It's like we need a break. We need a physical break and we need a mental break. Like me, if you would ask me when's the last time I haven't gone to the gym, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Now, there's days where I just do cardio and there's days when I lift. But for the majority of the time I'm lifting. Well, I'm not really lifting right now. I'm doing calisthenics. But the point is, I'm still in that gym. Whether it's I'm doing my cardio for sure, cardio, sauna, stretching, abs, whatever. Being active. And then, but I just want to keep, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes when I take that break, 2-3 days, whatever, I get back in that gym, I feel like a monster. So it's a mental thing and it's a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand where they're coming from. And I just think the reset is going to be great for them. For all of them. For the coaches, the media, their trainers, family. These girls, their season, I'm sure, especially these two being around Caitlin and what Caitlin brings, this is probably their first time ever having this type of media coverage and all this extra stuff ever. You know what I'm saying? Not ever, but, just like this much to this degree.
Yeah, man, for real. You just gotta sometimes not see a court for like 2 or 3 days. Just kind of like figure out, what you need, and you're still human, so you want to always, remain people. So.
What did you make of wearing the Eric Wheeler jersey and the whole experience?
I feel in where I can, man. I was next man up. They told me like 45 minutes to an hour in advance, so I had to go do my practice stuff. But I think for me it was about making sure that Erica was represented. She couldn't make it, and I know it was a big deal for her. So it wasn't about being a Mitchell that day. It was about being Wheeler, and hopefully I did my job.
You killed it. You killed it.
Aaliyah always being a good teammate. One thing about Aaliyah, man, and I'm always gonna say it. You can check it on all my other channels. Aaliyah is one of the best teammates, bro. This girl will defend you. She's gonna make sure you get your credit, and she's gonna make sure you're celebrated.
Couple-week period.
I think we gotta definitely stay cognizant of the fact that shape, conditioning, maintaining a sense of it. We don't want to already be 100%, but somewhere close to it or in the middle of it. because when it starts, it's not gonna stop. And then obviously cleaning up, the details, cleaning up what we need as a group. And then last but not least, defense. We got some of the best practice.
Every single person that I've watched from the Fever so far, this first practice back, they've all mentioned defense. So coming back from the break, we're expecting high-level defense. And when they play at their best is when they're playing high-level defense. So I'm really hoping that they're in there, is locked in, because that's what it seems like. Coming from Caitlin and Coach Sides, they're in that thing locked in, working for real.
Players in the world, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that if we can defend them and defend them in different areas and different scenarios, it'll help us down the stretch.
Do you think anything specific will be different about your defense in this last stretch of the season?
Hopefully the communication part of it. I think we've been able to see, especially over the past 3 days, like when we actually communicate, everyone's talking. We're able to move.
Communication is key in life. In life.
A lot better. We move a lot better. We move a lot faster, just because we know exactly where everyone is, and then we kind of realize that when we don't talk, that they find the holes, they find the gaps, and so just making sure that when we come out the second half, that our communication is a lot better, because that fuels our offense and we're able to push.
It's like having just such a big gap.
Lexie.
It's crazy. I mean, it's
Lexie has definitely grown on me so much. Lexie Hull has grown on me, bro. A lot. Like, her playing capability, just everything about her has grown. She's knocking down shots when she needs to, at the right time. She's physical. She's, she blocks a couple shots. She gets some steals. She's just in the right place at the right time all the time. And that's one thing I love about Lexie, bro. She's growing on me. Honestly, bro, I think she needs a start. You know what? We're going to do a different video because she needs to be starting. Is this all Lexie? Yeah. We're going to do a separate video because Lexie needs to be starting on this team. But now, back to Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. I mean, these girls right here, they're both all-stars. They've had tremendous first halves of the season. Kelsey Mitchell, she's been tearing it up as far as points wise. Now, Aaliyah Boston, she's turning into that double monster. She's grabbing rebounds. That's not her forte. We need Nalissa Smith to really grab the rebounds and do her thing down there. But Aaliyah Boston, she's grabbing about 7, 8, 10, 11 rebounds, but she's putting up about 17 to 20-something points a game. Really, really finding that rhythm with Caitlin and really finding those openings and how to get open and running down the floor and getting her easy buckets. She's understanding that the game can be so much easier if they just play it at the right pace and the right speed with Caitlin. So I expect her to average out a very good year this year. And same thing with Kelsey. These two right here, these are key pieces to the Indiana Fever's success. 100%. We cannot deny that. Yes, Caitlin is a huge part because she facilitates the offense. But Kelsey Mitchell has to understand that Caitlin needs to run the rock. Kelsey, you're going to get open looks. You just need to hit your shots. Do what you've been doing. Hit your shots, and that's it. Play your defense, be aggressive, and don't let up. Do what you've been doing all year. Aaliyah Boston, same thing. Be a little bit more physical down low. Do your thing. Score the rock. Play your game. Use your post moves, and go to work. And everything will gel together. You guys play together, play physical, play defense, run fast. Get Lexie Hull involved. Nalissa Smith, a couple other pieces. Lou, you know what I'm saying? And get going. So I'm very excited, man, for the next half of the season. And we got a couple more weeks, so I'm going to keep you guys updated with all the Fever or all the WNBA info, man. If you guys have not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Welcome to GameDay, man. If you haven't, check me out. Sub up, drop a like, drop a comment. It's your boy, CEO Connor. Catch you on the next video. And we out.